watching Rogers TV.
Hello and welcome to Ottawa in the Know. I'm your host, Julie Findlay, and this hour is all about creativity, connection, and community, from live theater to storytelling to supporting kids, empowering women through midlife, helping seniors stay active, and starting the year with a gentler approach to mental health. These are all the stories that shape Ottawa, and I'm very excited to have everyone here. But first, on January 30th and 31st, 10 of Canada's finest chefs, winners of competitions held nationwide from coast to coast, will gather here in the nation's capital to test themselves against their peers and push their limits. They have 3 grueling competitions, each requiring the highest level of skill, creativity, and technique. And luckily, here to tell us all about it is Canadian Culinary Championship. Not once, but twice, Marc Lepine, chef and owner of Atelier, and yes, twice. That's amazing. And of course, Bill Ellis, president of National Capital Sommelier Guild, wine judge, and he will be at the Canadian Culinary Championship. Yes. It's a big introduction, but I did want everybody at home to know this really is the be-all and end-all of culinary championships, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I think somebody rated that. You said it was like the Junos or the great awards here in Canada for the chefs and the wine, and it's wonderful. Yes.
Yes. So let's go with you first. When did you get involved with this?
I've been involved with the Canadian Culinary Championship probably for about 7 or 8 years. Wow. David Lorison is the national director of wine. And I've worked with him in the past at the Food and Wine Show and things like that over the years. Mm-hmm. So when they needed judges and we had the finals here in Ottawa, they reached out and I was more than happy to oblige.
Yeah, and so what's the job of a judge? I feel like you're just like, you're out. Not really, though. Right?
Well, kind of, no. Basically, what you do is you take a look at the wine, you check it to basically see that it's good wine, no faults. It's true to whatever the varietal should show. So you do that, you judge it against other wines, and basically come up with the best that you have to offer out of the wines that you're doing. Say, for example, here we've got a couple that have been in the show in the past.
Yeah.
And they'll be back in again this year, but you know what the representative style should be. So you judge them, you figure out which wines are good, and then you rate them.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So how many people put in their wines? Like, how many entries would you have?
Well, every year the Canadian wine industry donates about $100,000 worth of wine to the Canadian Culinary Championship.
That's fantastic.
Give you an example here locally, for the show, I guess a week from Friday, there will be 50 wines that are being featured from Prince Edward County and from Niagara.
That's fantastic.
And it's really cool, too, because the winemakers are so proud of their product. There's about a dozen that'll be coming up here as well, so they'll be able to circulate and talk to people about their trade. They're very proud of what they do. And by the way, on the Canadian wine on the world stage is absolutely amazing.
It's been lovely. I mean, we're lucky now, even though people are saying, "Oh, we can't get the American wines. We don't need them. We have
really
all the Canadians."
Matter.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's lovely. Marc Lepine, twice champion. That is fantastic. Yes. But this is not an easy feat. First of all, you need to be the champion in your city, in your region, and then you have to compete across nation with all of the other.
That's right. Yeah. No, this really is the culinary competition in Canada. Mm-hmm. It's not a TV show that they're producing to make look a certain way. It's real. It's 3 separate competitions over a day and a half. It's nerve-wracking for the chefs for sure. It's also very exciting for the chefs. It's more exciting for the guests, I think, because all these chefs from around the country who have won in their cities are coming to Ottawa, coming here to compete against each other in this big clash of the titans sort of idea. And having been through it, I can tell you it's quite a weekend. And we have a pretty proud history here in Ottawa, actually, of doing very well in this competition. We've had 4 national championships. We've had Chef Yannick Lassalle, amazing
Yes.
chef, who was at Le Fougère for many years and is now at the Supreme Court, won. The fiercely talented chef Brianna Kim, who just opened her restaurant Anthea, has also won nationally. And yes, I got lucky and won a couple times as
I
well.
know, just a couple of times. I love it. I love how, yes.
Making a bold prediction today,
Yes.
Ottawa's going to see its 5th championship this year.
And yes, and who is our chef?
Jason Sowisian from Stofa.
Yeah, he was lovely. We had an opportunity to bring him on the show, so
Yes.
it was fantastic. Okay, there are 3 competitions. There's still tickets for each of those competitions. It starts on Friday night, and what does that look like?
So Thursday night, all the chefs
Thursday night,
arrive actually, and they get so there's like a welcome night where they receive their bottle of wine that's completely labels ripped off. It's all you can see is the color of the wine through it. And the first challenge is make a dish to match that wine. So the chefs go back on Thursday night to their hotel rooms or wherever they are, taste the wine, and then they need to sort of brainstorm what dish are we going to make to match the flavors in this wine. And you get all kinds of different interpretations of like what that dish is going to be. That competition takes place on Friday night.
Yes.
Saturday morning, right after, no time to rest.
I know.
First
and
thing,
it's
very
packed.
early Saturday.
Everyone at home. It's a lovely, lovely event for sure because you get this opportunity to meet all the chefs. You get a chance to taste all the food and hopefully have some conversations. But it's pretty busy.
It is, yeah.
It is.
It's busy for the chefs. And
Yeah.
so they start, I think, 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. on Saturday morning for the black box competition.
Yes, black box.
Yeah, that's kind of the highlight of the competition, I think, for me.
Yeah.
Because chefs get 1 hour, they need to make 2 different dishes, and the clock starts as soon as they open their box. Now, inside the box is 7 different ingredients, not labeled in any way. So
But all Canadian.
all Canadian.
And it seems like they have it from coast to coast. There's
Yes, you get
some
like
crazy-
Saskatoon berries from Saskatchewan. You
Yeah.
get like blue cheese from Quebec. You get meat. One of the years I competed, it was just a bag of ground meat, and you didn't know what kind of meat it was. You just had to, make something with it.
Yeah, that's fun.
So it's
fun
a lot
and
of fun.
stressful. Yeah,
it is stressful.
45.
They're running around the kitchen
Yeah.
and watching it. You get to watch it live too.
Yes, I was going to say, we do have a minute. I know we could talk forever, but that's the great thing. It is, everyone can see sort of the panic, but you always had a smile, which was fun. Yeah. And then the third competition.
And the third one is the grand finale. Just make the best dish you can, best dish of your life. Just wow the judges with anything you want.
Yes, and then you go in with your dish. You are judged by all the judges that are there.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not in on the floor.
And then the
but
guests on the
we have
floor get to try
opportunity.
the dish
I know.
as well. Yeah.
You get the people's
Yeah.
choice.
You do.
Yeah.
We pick the wine as a show.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's, first, second, third.
So you got the wine, you got the food,
You got it all.
got the chefs. You have the opportunity for the People's Choice Award. Thank you both
Thank you.
for coming. I'm looking forward to seeing you there and hearing your advice on who might be the winner, but I think you already know. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Stay up next, and we'll see you next.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV Channel 22. I'm Amanda Mendonça. Get ready for the Canadian Culinary Championship, taking place on January 30 and 31st at the Rogers Centre, 55 Colonel By Drive, and College La Cité, 801 Aviation Parkway. This premier national food event brings together 10 of Canada's top chefs competing in exciting challenges before the grand finale. Guests can sample incredible dishes, enjoy Canadian wines and spirits, and witness culinary creativity at its finest. Live music by Spirit of the West. For tickets and details, visit greatkitchenparty.com. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com. Click on events and post your event. That's it.
Join us for the next hour to give. You're going to learn all about the Association of Fundraising Professionals. Maybe you want to become a fundraiser. Join us then on An Hour to Give.
Tell us where the name. Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay, your host. I'm just getting excited because I have three very creative forces from Lost Baggage Theatre bringing their musical One Small Misstep, and they'll be at the Gladstone Theatre from January 28th to 31st. This production explores big ideas through music, movement, and storytelling, and it returns to the stage after its earlier run last year at the Undercurrents Festival. Please welcome Benjamin Hale, Kay Sinclair, and Paula Della Malva. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time. I know the weather out there is frightful, but it's like almost a creative thing that you guys had to come through getting here. Paula, this is a great, great production, and you are the lead and everything behind it. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, I'm the director. There's two other directors as well. There's a musical director, Tanya Granada, extremely talented person who we're very fortunate to have on our team, and our delightful choreographer, Alex Smith-Evermark, and I lucked out getting them girl power on our team.
Yeah, that's
and directing
great.
this show.
When did you start? When did the show start? Because you went to the Undercut.
Actually, I didn't go to the
You
Undercurrents.
didn't.
I
So
didn't.
you took this and you brought it to Gladstone.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
So I think I knew people in it. I didn't see it. I saw a YouTube video of when they were presenting it at the Rainbow Bistro. But I think it kind of helped me a little bit because I was able to sort of imagine it. I just needed to know what the story was, so I found it on YouTube. And I think that kind of was to my advantage because I didn't have any preconceived notions of what it was, you know what I mean? So I just sort of brought forth a pitch of what I thought it could be, and
Okay, can you give can you give viewers a little piece of what it is?
Sure. Well, first of all, the story is set in the future, 2111. And there's a young woman who has not graduated. She is part of the foster program orphanage. She turns 18, she comes of age, and is trying to figure out what to do with her life. She belongs nowhere. It's in the future. So she decides she's going to go to space and mine for minerals. And
I have a feeling that's you, Kay?
It is.
Yes,
That's right.
okay.
Played by Kay Sinclair here. And along the way, you know, she figures that she'll have a lot of adventures, maybe meet some aliens. And she meets a lot of colorful beings. And one of them is Ben here, who plays Jim. Captain Jim Ben.
Okay, I'm going to get you to pass the mic to him. Ben, welcome.
Hey.
So did you play, because you were in the Undercurrent Festival, so did you play the same character there as you?
Yes, I am reprising my role as Captain James Baxter in this production as well.
And do you get to talk like that the whole time? Because that's intriguing.
No, that's literally just my voice.
Okay, well, okay, there's
My
like...
character actually has a southern accent, so I'm quite a bit different in that production mode.
Okay, and tell us a bit about your character.
Well, Jim is kind of, he's a loner, kind of an ostracized by society type of guy, and he's just kind of doing a catch-as-catch-can situation and ends up on the spaceship with Sam.
We call him Space Cowboy.
Yeah.
Space Cowboy. Okay, and how the production is happening January
28th to 31st.
28th to 31st.
At the
okay.
Gladstone Theatre.
And there are tickets still available.
Oh, yes, definitely.
How has it been working with Kay and everybody in this production?
Oh, working with this group has been very eye-opening comparatively to the last group as well, because everybody brings their own kind of unique ideal and viewpoint. So getting to play around, because I mean, also Kay and I get to play off each other quite a bit in this show, which is really great.
Judging by the big smile, I think it's okay.
Terrible.
We've built a decent rapport, I believe. So, you know, it works really well, and I love having the other casts, the different actors kind of keep you on your toes as to, even though I have this previous show where I had this mentality and this kind of structure, now we're just going to throw that all out the window and we're going to play around with something else. And it's been a really good experience for that.
And that's what you've enjoyed about doing this?
Yeah. The Undercurrents Festival people and the music director, the director, everybody from that group, the production group there, were very supportive with us and actually sent us everything they had as resources. So we did have that to fall back on. Some costumes are being reused. There was influence with, a little bit of, Alex did mainly, original choreography, but then did an ode to her friend who was a choreographer.
Oh,
I'm giving stuff away
Don't
now.
give you know what? We're even going to stop it there.
Whoops.
We're going to pass this to Kay because Kay is lovely. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice
no
to meet you.
spoilers,
Okay.
but you are going to sing us out of this. But before we go, what was it like for this experience for you to be part of this group?
It was lovely. I love the whole cast and crew. Everyone has gotten to get along together so well, and it's so lovely to see this collaborativeness.
Yes,
when you're
very
doing theater.
local.
100%,
Yes,
very
100%.
local.
You know what? I don't want to rush you. Everybody has the details, but what song are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing the intro song, I'm Going to Space.
Okay, we are going to jump off. Everybody, this is the lovely extra to this, and make sure you get those tickets before they're sold out at the Gladstone Theatre. There you go.
My God, I'm going to space. I'm going to space. I'm going to space. I'm finally gonna get out of this place. I'm going to space. I'm going to space. Oh my God. Oh my God. All my life I've been gazing at the stars, thinking of the moon and dreaming of Mars, wondering what lies beyond, until a simple idea dawned. Applying for this program would take me out, and working in space is what it's all about. And I have no family, so no one's gonna stop me from going into space. I'm going to space. See you later, everybody. Gonna miss you, but I'm going to space. I'm finally gonna get out of this place. I'm going to space. I'm going to space. People have been out there for quite some time, exploring around on government dime. But now that they paved the way, play the orphanage on Sunday. Hypersonic scramblers and photon beams. No idea what any of that means, but all of that sciencey stuff is gonna be more than enough to take me into space. I'm going to space. See you later, everybody. Gonna miss you, but I'm going to space. I'm finally gonna get out of this place. I'm going to space. I'm going to space. Between a bold and new frontier and a crummy life down here, the choice for me is clear. Now that I'm in my 18th year and there's no one I hold dear, there's nothing left to fear.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV, Channel 22. I'm Ramon DeFranco. Celebrate Winterlude 2026, Ottawa Gatineau's biggest winter festival starting January 30th. Experience the magic of winter with skating on the Rideau Canal, the world's largest naturally frozen rink. Don't have skates? No problem. You can rent skates at one of the huts along the route. Explore amazing ice sculptures created by talented artists. Enjoy snow slides, live music, and winter markets. Don't forget this Ottawa favorite, Beaver Tales. Winterlude turns the city into a winter wonderland. For full details, visit canada.ca and search for Winterlude. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Hello, your cell phone. How can I help?
I need somebody, not just anybody. Won't you please, 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 please help me?
my name is Cara and I'm here with my friends Shane and Monique, and we're getting ready for season 2 of the Fitness Fashion on Rogers TV. Join us right here.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. Welcome back. Our next guest is passionate about helping children move, grow, and thrive. Michelle Warner is a co-owner of Play on Pediatric Therapy, where therapy is designed to feel supportive, fun, and empowering for kids and families. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
I have to be transparent. Michelle and I have known each other for many years on the field playing Ultimate, and if anybody's ever injured or has a twinge, we're always going to Michelle. And then when I realized she starts this at a young age, we needed to have her on Ottawa in the Know. So first, just tell us, what is Play on Pediatric Therapy?
Yeah, we're a local female-owned business. We're a multidisciplinary clinic aimed at catering to the needs of children, anywhere from newborn to teens, and even some older people, older by age, but who are better served with play-based therapy.
Okay, and where did you come up with this concept, like play-based therapy? Like, I'm looking at everything here, it makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Well, kids learn best through play and through active movement and having fun. So the more fun we can make therapy, the better it is. Kids are not the same as adults, so knowing what is appropriate developmentally for them and knowing how to communicate well with kids of all different ages is really important. So
And
we
so-
had that in mind when we were building the clinic.
It's fantastic. And so the kids that come to see you and the parents that bring them, what are they looking for? What are some of the services you've been able to provide for them?
Yeah, we have many different services. The main two that we have had since the beginning when we opened our clinic are physiotherapy and occupational therapy. At the moment, we also have speech-language pathology and psychotherapy. And we have had chiropractic and osteopathy in the past as well, and a naturopath.
Michelle's not a go-getter, guys. Don't you worry. No, she's got this covered. Okay, you've got lots of things here to play, and just by looking at it, there's lots of sensors, there's lots of movements. So can we move down the table and show sort of some of the things
Sure.
you do for kids?
Yeah,
Thanks.
absolutely. Depending on which therapy type, we have different clinicians will use many different tools and strategies for working with kids of all the different ages. One of the things we work on is posture. So we might use something to help
I think you could give
sit
that to
on.
adults too.
Yes, definitely. But we could sit on this, or we could have people stand on that for balance. We have plenty of fidget toys. We use all different kinds of senses. So here we have things we can touch, we can feel, they're bumpy. This one, we have visual toys depending on what we're working on. We have.
And so, for example, what would you be working on with that visual toy?
It could be a distraction. So some of our physiotherapists will do, different massage and manual techniques, and kids don't want to sit around and do nothing. So we give them
Yeah.
different fidget toys to keep them occupied while they're getting that hands-on therapy.
Yeah.
The visual, it may also be helping them to calm down. So maybe they're
Yeah.
having a hard time focusing. We redirect them in a different way, and they're better able to focus.
That's brilliant. That is good. So it's actually really fun just to walk into your clinic. There's nothing that you can't do.
Oh no, we have a closet full of toys, and our gym is almost 1,000 square feet.
Really?
We have, yeah.
Tell us your location exactly.
We're at 10 Green Street in Barhaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a big space.
It is a very big space. We have 9 treatment rooms, a 1,000 square foot gym that has climbing structure, monkey bars, tons and tons of
That
toys.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you still have room for people to come in?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
We do. Our occupational therapists are very, very busy. They're in high demand, so
Yeah.
we do have a wait list for OT. But the other therapists, we can accommodate people much sooner than that.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's good for everyone to know. Please tell me about this pillow.
This pillow.
Yeah.
It's, we
Here, I'll
we
hold it up for
definitely
Steph.
like to use visuals.
Yeah.
This one here explains, there's words for the different emotions. So our psychotherapists and occupational therapists are often working on self-regulation and emotional regulation to help people with their mental health and being able to participate in their daily activities.
So they
having
can just
those
hold onto that pillow and just sort of say how they feel.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I see a lot of our team members could use these things. This one is great. Kids must just jump on here right away.
We do,
I'll put this
we
underneath.
jump on here. We use it for plenty of balance activities. We'll have kids stand on here and throw and catch a ball or do many other different kinds of therapeutic exercise, which could be for learning better balance. It could be for helping to integrate primitive reflexes. Might just be for fun.
Yeah.
It could be for sensory. So one piece of equipment has tons of different options for it.
And I know this is a little bit off script. You have a lot of clients that come in. Is there something that you're seeing happening over and over again that you've been treating?
Lately, in the last few years since the pandemic, lots of self-regulation, emotional regulation, and younger kids kind of between ages 4 and 6, maybe 4 and 8 now, who have a hard time with figuring out their emotions and what to do with them.
That is really nice that you shared that, because I think a lot of viewers at home don't need to be afraid that that is an issue that is and can be helped with.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So are some of these games relatable to that as well?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So one of our clinic favorites is blowing bubbles.
Okay. Well, it's kind of mine too, and I'm not in a clinic. I can just go play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This can help with calming your nervous system. It can help. We actually get lots of kids come into the clinic who are incontinent or constipated, so it can help with breath regulation, with constipation. We're helping to strengthen the core. So usually we'll have kids sit in a specific position or maybe be on their hands and knees, and we just ask them to blow bubbles.
Really?
And if we want to make that extra fun, we put some dish soap in there so the bubbles come out the top. And if they're still not into it, maybe we throw a car in there or something like that, so they're pretending they're washing the car.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. I love the creativity. You are excellent. Okay. I know. Okay, what's this one?
This one it's a game called Break the Ice. It's a big favorite with kids. So what looks like just a game, we could be practicing taking turns. We can be practicing, well, here you can't see necessarily, but there are colors on the top. So we could be choosing, you have to think of the order. I might say blue, green, purple, and then you have to remember that and do that.
Yeah. Okay. Blue, green, purple.
Right.
Okay.
We can also be working on frustration tolerance. Kids don't like to lose. If the penguin falls, you lose. So if you make the penguin fall, they get frustrated, and now you have the opportunity to work through that frustration.
Yes. Okay, there's so much more we need to. You need to come on again. Thank you so much for joining us. This one, though, I'm pretty sure Shoot the Poop is going to be an exciting one for any kid. I don't know if you can get this stuff, but you have to actually shoot the poop. Yeah, I'm not good at this, but I am going to practice. Okay, not going to make it. Thank you so much, Michelle. This is fantastic. I love all these ideas. Everybody at home, a great creative way to help your children through some of the things they're working through. We'll be right back.
The War Amps have provided financial support for many of Kenzie's different devices, which allows her to be an active 7-year-old child. Kenzie is energetic. She is independent. It's amazing to see that she's able to do all of these things. We are so thankful for your donations to the War Amps. You allow her to dream and do whatever she wants to do.
Thank you.
Public transit, garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local services? Tune to City Council coverage on Rogers TV. See your community leaders at work on Rogers TV City Council coverage.
Join me, holistic chef Daniela Croco, for season 4 of Simply Cooking by Chef right here on Rogers TV.
Hi, I'm Meg, and this is Fit Findlay. Join me for Season 3 of Fit Over 50 with Meg, exclusively on Rogers TV. You're going to love the workouts that I lead you through. We're going to be using resistance bands, weights, your own body weight, and a chair. These workouts are for people over the age of 50, but no matter what age you are, you're going to love them. Can't wait to see you then.
Welcome back. Well, our next guest is changing the conversation around midlife and strength. Sylvia Klein, owner of Powerhouse and one of my closest friends, is here to reframe menopause and midlife as a powerful, empowering transition, not a decline. And I know we're talking about menopause and we're just talking about women, but it's for men too. It's this narrative of having strength and taking care of your body.
Absolutely, Julie. I really found a Powerhouse with the belief that strength training is for everyone.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your fitness level today. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter whether you're in sports and you've done this before.
Yes.
We have a Powerhouse. We have kids as young as 10.
I know.
And,
that is fantastic.
Yes, which is really unbelievably satisfying to see. We have seniors in class in later 70s. We work with moms. They bring their babies in, and then everything in between, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
But it is very true that I'm very passionate about women in midlife because I am a woman in midlife, right?
And we tend to want to know more, and there has not been a lot about the conversation. So I'm so glad that you're coming on to keep that conversation going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that as a woman in midlife, we are to shrink away and fade away into the background and be fragile. And I want to empower women to feel strong physically, and it really translates into mental strength as well, right? I want women to feel that this can be a liberating phase in their life.
Yeah.
And I found that strength training is really a great tool to get these changes rolling because it has a spillover effect into other aspects of our life.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. There is a strength training because I've had the opportunity to be with your program and be in the gym with your trainers and everyone, and we're doing movements that they've actually said this movement will help you literally get out of a chair later, or being on the floor and just get out off the floor without using all of your arm muscles. Like, you need to have that strength through your body. So that's what you're meaning by strength training?
I really do. So this is what you're referring to is definitely something as we want to prepare for older age, right? Mm-hmm. Because we want to be independent and still enjoy life.
Yes.
If we talk about women in midlife, strength training helps us counteract some of the changes that are happening, just a biological, natural development. So as you know, most women these days know with that fluctuation in our hormones, estrogen being the main driver there, progesterone also fluctuates. So we have these fluctuations as we go into perimenopause, and then a real decline reaching into those menopausal years. And that estrogen is responsible for a lot of our processes. Yeah. So things change, but that doesn't mean we're completely helpless.
Okay.
So let's talk about how strength training can counteract some
love to. I think I'd love to share that because you're right. We don't want to be that person that doesn't have that ability to kind of push past that.
Exactly.
We're trying to find the energy.
Exactly. Okay. All the good things the muscle does for us, metabolically, helping us with the insulin sensitivity, getting these processes in order again. And it doesn't need to be complicated. That's the beautiful thing. So obviously you're welcome at my gym or a gym of your choosing where you feel welcome.
But hers is really good.
Yes, hers is really good. But let's go. Should we go into some of the movements?
So I like your explanation of what it's doing for us as we're doing it. So please,
yes,
I'm ready.
So let's get into the first exercise, which is a very functional exercise, and it's a full body exercise, if you will. We're talking about a squat.
Okay.
So you just referenced getting in and out of a chair, right? That's essentially what a squat is.
Okay.
Should we do this together?
Sure, I'll follow you.
Okay, listen. Okay. I'm going to have this dumbbell for you, and it doesn't matter whether you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell or even a bag with books at home, right?
Okay, smart.
So we're going to hold that dumbbell right in front of our sternum.
Yeah.
Our feet are steadily on the floor. That's
I'm trying
awesome.
to
Really loving this with the heels.
The heels.
So
I'm going to give it a
what we want to do is we're going to think about sitting back on an imaginary chair whilst keeping our back nice and neutral.
Okay.
You got it, exactly. And then press the floor away from you.
Press with your feet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rather than thinking about standing up, there you have it, hold it for a second and press it back up.
Oh, that's great.
And that's it. That's your squat right there.
And sort of do how many each day, like if you're just trying to, because I guess that's one of the questions. We are in a new year, there's lots of intentions, your gyms are busy, but it's the idea of keeping that routine happening. So some people might not jump into your gym right away, so we could do this at home.
It's a very valid question, and I completely get it. I will say consistency beats intensity every day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you can do this 10, maybe 8 to 12 repetitions. So it feels kind of strenuous towards the 12th repetition. And we can do that for what we'll say 3 sets. Then you're golden.
Okay. I like it. Easy, accessible.
Should we pair this with something else?
Yeah, we got 2 minutes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go. We're going to go into something that really works our upper back.
Okay.
Great with posture. And really counteracts all that's happening in our daily life. I'll take this because with the heels, I'm not sure how that's going to work
Thanks.
out. So a band is great because we can really also travel with it, stepping on it. And then from here, just rowing towards your hips.
Okay, great.
Squeezing the back of my shoulders. Those shoulder blades come together, nice and controlled, up and down. Again, 8 to 12 reps is all it takes. And do this continuously, and you'll really start seeing the benefits and gaining confidence through that movement.
That's about 10 minutes a day. If you can carve out 10 minutes a day, you're set to go.
If you're starting there and you have everyday activities along with that, 3 to 4 strength training sessions a week is what I would love to see.
Yes.
You're going to be golden. You're going to gain that confidence, which then again translates into other aspects of your life.
Yeah, I love. And you know what? You're a role model for all of us that have come through the gym and all the people that you just really speak to it. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I do want to let everyone know that Powerhouse is literally around the corner from this studio, easy, accessible, and their team is fantastic. Sylvia just gave us a few ideas, but honestly, you've given us so many ways to understand our bodies, our strength, and our movement, and I am grateful as I'm in my midlife as well. I guess I have to say it out there. Don't go away. We'll be right back with our next guest.
Welcome to CUNY News and Events on Rogers TV, Channel 22. I'm Ramon DeFranco. Do you have an aspiring author in the family? The Awesome Authors Youth Writing Contest 2026 invites young wordsmiths across Ottawa to show their creativity. Open to writers aged 9 to 18, this annual contest encourages participants to submit original short stories or creative works inspired by their imagination. Submissions are accepted until February 28th and will be reviewed by a panel of local authors and librarians. Winners will be recognized for their talent and creativity. For full contest details, visit biblioottawalibrary.ca or scan the QR code on the screen. To have your CUNY News or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Hey, I'm Dave, and I absolutely love to camp.
Why do we do this?
Why do we go out here? With the bugs, the bears, skunks chasing you, poison ivy, ticks, you name it. Why do we do it? Because we love it. I love it. I wanted to take my passion for filming and the outdoors and combine them, and that's why I'm here. Maybe it's a mistake, I don't know.
Are you a content creator looking to expand your audience and make your voice heard in your community? Rogers TV wants to provide you with a platform to share your hobbies, interests, and stories for free. Visit us to find out more.
Welcome to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay. I'm happy to be here to show you everything from bike trails to kitchen tales and all the things in between that make Ottawa so great. Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. Well, people are staying active, connected, and engaged at the heart of what Tanya McDonald does as a Director of Community Programs at Pearly Health Active Living Centre. She's here along with Dana Lawless, Nora Thompson, who's a tenant and gets to enjoy all of this activity, and they're here to talk about those New Year's resolutions and having fun doing it. Welcome, team. I'm going to call it a team at this point. Yeah. Tanya, thank you so much for coming on the show. So you have been with the Pearly Health Centre for how long, and what do you get to do there?
So I've been there for just under a year, and I have the privilege of developing community programs that help older adults within our community who live at Pearly Health, but also across our broader community, age well with meaningful activities and programs. And one of those programs is our Active Living Center for Seniors and Veterans, which is open to anyone over the age of 55 who wants to stay active, keep moving, make new friends, try new activities, and just really stay connected to community to ensure that they age well with proper physical, mental health, and emotional well-being and supports.
And you know what? You said it right. All of those things are so key, so important. But what I love is everyone who lives on campus and anybody who wants to come in.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Dana, tell us a bit about the programs, because you are the head of all of this. And with your big smile, I can tell it's something you're enjoying doing.
Yeah, I'm really passionate about being able to bring this project to Pearly Health and to open it up to the broader community. I think it's been a huge need amongst our senior population, and just providing different resources to get them socially connected and providing opportunities for them to engage in all kinds of opportunities for wellness. And that's not just physical wellness, right?
Yeah.
Your mental health and social health are equally as important. And so my job as a coordinator is I get to really get the feedback from our residents at Pearly Health, our tenants at Pearly Health, but also people that are living within the community, what kind of programs they want to see, how can we support them in aging in place, what community partnerships to form to help show them what different resources are across Ottawa as well. So that's been a really exciting opportunity, and we've had everything, we opened up in October.
Yeah,
so
I was just going to say, you've only opened up in October. What programs have you already put into place?
Yeah, so we've had yoga, we've had boxing, we've also done square dancing. We collaborated with the Ottawa Swing Dance Society, and they did a swing dance social night. We've had card making, wine tasting events. We've had a lot of presentations as well, so people coming in to talk about various topics. We've had someone come in about fall prevention, scam prevention for seniors as well.
Yeah, I think I need to go that one too, for sure. That's not just for seniors, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's really prevalent right now, and especially people over the age of 55 have been a target for a lot of scams. So we collaborated with the Better Business Bureau to have scam prevention talks, which we had a running series. So we had 3 different topics. And that seemed to be really well attended and received. And we've also had people doing memoir presentations as well, and talking about the process of writing a memoir during retirement.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only going to stop you there because I feel like Norma's sitting here going, okay, which ones have I done so far? Okay, so I'm going to pass this over to you. How are you enjoying this programming?
I'm enjoying this program so much.
Yeah.
There are so many opportunities intellectually, creatively, as Dana just mentioned a few of them. and so much fun. And the thing I guess I like the best, there's so many opportunities, as I said, for those areas, but the part I love the best is meeting with the people there and doing creative things with them. We did Christmas decorations, and we had a special pen that you can make a picture on windows. And
nice.
nativity scene and the Christmas themes and so on, and that was a lot of fun. And I really liked the Better Business Bureau presentation, and there was also one on falls, and I thought I knew everything about falls, but I did not.
Yes.
So for people in the community, as well as the Pearly, who would like this for the new year, they think, what can I do? It's so boring, it's a long winter. There are so many opportunities here.
Yeah, and I like that you're in the environment where you have the opportunity to say what you want and surprised of what's happening because you didn't know that you wanted in the first place. There was a rumor that you didn't go to all of those classes, but you went to them just to see what was happening. And now,
if I went to all of them, I wouldn't have time to eat or anything else.
Okay, well, that's definitely a good sign. I'm going to just pass it back to you. Overseeing all of this, what has the feedback been for you?
I think it's been overall very positive. People are really happy that we are really focused on offering different activities for older adults that keep them really part of the community, engaged. You know, people really want to feel like they belong. They want to stay fit. They want to stay active. They're really, you know, they don't want to be isolated. And we're also mindful of offering different activities. We know there's lots of, you know, fitness centers and other activities that are within our community. So we're really focused on those presentations. We're really focused on wine tasting and just bringing in different activities. And we're always looking to our seniors and older adults and veterans to tell us what are meaningful to you so that we can help facilitate those activities really and make sure we're meeting their needs.
No, it's fantastic. So if somebody who's not a tenant, how do they get involved? Thank you.
So the first place to go is the Pearly Health website, and it's going to be under the Active Living Center page on our Pearly Health website. And then from there, they can get my contact information and send me an email or give me a phone call, and we can go from there.
And you can really just tailor it to anything they need.
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to pick up this painting. I know we don't have too much time, but is this one of the classes that you offered?
Yeah, so this was part of our veteran art program that we had for all of our tenants that were living at Pearly Health, and they've created all of the art pieces. There's another art piece here as well today. So that was all created by our community, and we're really proud to show off the work and quality of artwork that we're able to create.
Yeah, have you had a chance to do one of the art classes?
I have an art class, but I don't. It was before October. Oh,
yeah,
it was before October. So.
No, I know. And now she's already like, I got to add that to my list. I actually like this one. It's from the artist Stan the Man.
Yes.
Yeah, that is very good. There is. Have you met lots of friends? This is my last question.
I have met so many friends, and they are wonderful people, and they would have your back for anything. And I think that's what I love the best about the Pearly is all the wonderful people, the staff.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, all three of you, for coming in. Everyone at home, you know how easy it is. It's a whole new year. Get engaged and have some fun. Stay up. We'll be right back.
Hello, Kids Help Phone. How can I help?
I need somebody, not just anybody. Won't you please, 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 please help me?
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
This week on Canada Files, Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of artificial intelligence. He won the Nobel Prize for Physics for his research on how computers think like humans.
There are thousands of reasons to support BGC Ottawa. The club provides a safe place where all kids and teens can experience new opportunities, overcome barriers, and develop confidence. But the best reasons? 85% of club members say they're better prepared to do well in life. 93% of kids receive the help they need with their homework. And 97% feel safe. As the club's Chief Programs Officer, I'm living proof that BGC Ottawa changes lives. Learn how at bgcottawa.org.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. I hope you've enjoyed this hour. As we do ease into a new year, many of us are carrying more than we realize. Alice Lurie, owner of Fireside Psychotherapy, joins us to talk about starting the year more gently and supporting our mental health through winter's challenges. Welcome.
Thank you so
much.
How are you? I'm well. How are you?
Good. Well, I really enjoyed you joining us and telling us how to get ready for the holidays. And now we're realizing like we're providing opportunities. We can get fit with all of our guests that came on. But there's always this sort of pressure. And I'd love you to tell our viewers at home not to take on this pressure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm a huge Anna Green Gables fan. And my favorite thing Anne ever said was, tomorrow is a fresh day with no mistakes in it.
Yeah.
And I think if we always keep in mind that we can start a new thing every day. Mm-hmm. And if today doesn't go perfectly, we can try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that really can take the pressure off.
Yeah.
People have these ideas that I only can do a new thing if I do it 100% every day, and any mistake or slip or less energy to tackle emotions or the fitness or any of the things that someone wants to start new, you're not 100% every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so true. It's such a nice, refreshing way to look at it. So are you noticing a lot of people right away, like it's getting dark, it's still dark out. Do you feel like people are started pulling back, or what's happening?
I see a little bit of both. And, you know, we talked a little bit. Getting here today was hard.
Yeah.
It's snowy. It's scary. Sometimes you don't want to go out. I didn't want to go out of the house, but I wanted to come see you.
Okay, thank you. Because I was a little worried myself when I saw the snow today. I'm like, okay, I hope everybody shows up. But you're right. It's putting yourself, it's almost challenging yourself because you know at the end of it, it's going to be okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us sometimes have this trepidation about, I don't know if I want to do this enough. Mm-hmm. And we have to remind ourselves almost always when we've done the thing, when we've been the place, when we've seen the friend, we're so glad that we did.
Yeah. So are you saying right now is a good time to kind of reach out to make sure you're doing those things with this weather?
Absolutely. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes we've done all the holiday stuff. We don't feel like decorating or dressing, but we still need community. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of that. You know, let's get together in our jammies with our friends, and whether it's playing cards or whether it's just chatting, it doesn't have to be a big deal to spend time with people we care about.
Yeah, that makes sense. So a lot with this year's intentions and New Year's resolutions, like what do you say to your clients and friends about these things? Because everybody has said to me, so what resolutions did you have? I'm like, nope. Alice said it's intentions of some sort. Yeah.
It is intentions. It is intentions, and it's that gift of I am becoming who I want to be, which is so much better, easier, more approachable than I have to do this by then.
Yeah.
We live in a very metric world, and I am a believer in SMART goals. Some things need to have metrics attached to them, but some things just have to be, I'm going to try my best today.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so when you talk about goals and in goal setting, what are some things you should be asking yourself to make sure if it's a goal that is realistic or a goal that you're not sure you can even approach?
So what am I doing today?
Yeah.
You know, my former life I was a project manager, and we used to do this thing of what's the baseline and where are we going? And if what I'm doing today is here, and I set a goal up here, I'm going to fall on my face.
Yeah. Yeah, but how is it? Just it's just like, oh, okay, I think I've been there. Is it sort of personalities that are different, or do you think people really feel the pressures of making those goals and then?
People feel the pressure. One thing I heard this week from a client was, I don't want to tell people I'm going to try to quit smoking because if I'm not successful, I'll be embarrassed. Whereas we know, evidence says that when we have a team rooting for us, they'll be sympathetic when we don't reach our goals right away, and they'll be cheering us on and giving us the support we need to reach those goals.
Yeah.
So I'm a big believer in sharing with people, this is what I'm hoping to do.
Yeah.
This is the help I could use.
Yes, exactly. Because it takes a village. We say it takes a village or it takes a team, so that's a great way to look at it. What are some of the other things your clients are saying? Because I feel like viewers will be able to relate to that.
Well, it is a dark time of year. It can be really hard for people. I know that when you look at a day like today, and it's been gray all day, that it can be really discouraging. And it can be frightening. I mean, there's going to be a lot of snow.
Yeah, how much do you think it's going to land today?
Well, last thing I saw was like 20 centimeters.
Which, when we were kids, 20 centimeters was the most fun in the world. Yeah,
it was.
You're right.
And you know what? That's a really good point, too.
Yeah.
When we play, when we laugh, when we joke, when we have fun, we can tolerate difficulties. It is hard to look outside and say, gosh, I have nothing in the fridge. How am I going to deal with it? But it's also when you look out and say, hey, we have enough for tonight, and I'm going to build a snowman with my kids. Or, you know, I'm going to go and if I've been doing my physio, I'm going to do a snow angel and practice getting up again.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? There's another thing I've noticed with all this snow is you go out and shovel, and I find our neighbors seem to come out at the same time.
Isn't that beautiful?
I love that. And then you're sort of talking in the night because shoveling gets you so hot anyway. So it's kind of like that idea that you're creating that space, is what you said too at the beginning, is make sure you find those opportunities to be with people that you can laugh and have a conversation with.
And you know what? Even when we talk to strangers, whether it's people we don't know in the street, we know that our happiness and increases and our loneliness decreases.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. So if you could give one piece of advice in this last minute, what would be the best one for 2026?
For 2026, I encourage everybody to think about saying hi to a stranger.
Okay, so 2 strangers a day.
2 strangers a day.
2 strangers a day. I'm going to tell you, it does make a difference, because I find, and I always say this to my husband, because sometimes your resting face isn't always a friendly face, or when you're thinking you get stressed, go with a smile, say hi. Thank you, Alice, so much for joining us. This is always a lovely conversation. Don't you worry, Alice will be back, because I'm not letting her go. Thank you, everybody who tuned in this hour. It's fantastic to have all these guests and give us some insight and how we can engage, have fun in our community, and move forward in 2026. There'll be more to come in the coming weeks, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Some of Canada's most accomplished and fascinating people share their lives, insights, and stories each week on Canada Files. This season, I'll be speaking with former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, music producer David Foster, writer Malcolm Gladwell, and comedian Martin Short, among others. I'm Valerie Pringle. I hope you can join us.